And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Today we've got two teams with a lot of history, but it's traditionally been a one-sided matchup, Singy.
Yeah, they've certainly had the upper hand every time these two face off, Boog. I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes down in today's matchup. I mean, at some point, the trend has got to stop, right?
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll. And on the mound in this one, Yariel Rodriguez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Jackie Robinson leading things off and takes a strike. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
And now, Hank. Aaron, 2 for 4 in the game last night. On the ground. Bichette whips it to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. They've had a great year offensively, as good an offensive team as you will find in the American League.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Jumps, but it's off his glove. And the Red Sox score first. It's 1-0.
Well, this one started with a bad jump, a bad read off of the bat. He ends up having to try to leap out of desperation, can't come down with it, and it turned into extra bases.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Manny Ramirez. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And that's a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss. struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's a big power threat. David Ortiz went deep in the ball game last night. And takes low for ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Williams on at second with 2 down. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He sends it out of here, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Pudge Rodriguez up next for the Red Sox, leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a monster season. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That's a slider for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Red Sox already leading. Here's a 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. But let's strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill in this one, Randy Johnson. Singy, the numbers he's racked up in his career are almost unprecedented.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. It's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
Sean Green, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now homered last night, added another hit as well. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball.
Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 2 on with 1 out. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Carlos Delgado. First pitch misses. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple of runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Johnson, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this.
Ball. 3-1.
Yeah, so in this franchise, me and my brother trade for a bunch of different legends to try to make our teams the absolute best we can. So we start the legends on whatever team they started their career with. So like that's why I have Manny. But for instance, I traded the San Francisco Giants for Willie Mays. I traded them Jarren Duran, and I think I acquired Blake Snell before that. So I traded them Blake Snell, Duran, and something else to get Willie Mays. I traded who did I trade? I traded Atlanta for Hank Aaron, but I can't remember what I gave them. But Willie Mays and Hank Aaron were my first 2 trades of the year because I wanted 2 elite outfielders in Fenway Park, since that right field is so deep. I wanted 2 fast guys who could really play their positions and obviously contribute offensively. So those are my first 2 trades I made. But yeah, there's a lot of there's some obvious Red Sox legends here, but there's ones that obviously never were. So Beltre was with the Red Sox. But yeah, it's interesting.
Going to be in the game in high leverage situations. You've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
I think I traded Crochet, and I don't know what else I traded Arizona. Arizona started with Randy. Randy was interesting. Do you put him on Seattle or do you put him on Arizona? So we figured he deserved to be on Arizona more. So he started the season there, but I traded obviously for him. Yeah, I went Crochet and maybe 2 other things.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Comes up empty.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 on, 2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Jays nothing. And And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Still stepping in for Boston, Ozzie Smith. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
That's hard hit on the line. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Adrian Beltre, the next to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That one ripped. Santander pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Two outs, base is empty. Pete Crow Armstrong up next for the Red Sox. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the inning. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 8th, second baseman,
Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. There's a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Man at first, 1 away. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
The pitch. That one misses. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Drew Jones stands in now, looks at that one inside. That catches the corner.
1-1.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Two outs. In the air, right field. Aaron gets under it. Brings it in. And that is the third out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Jays nothing.
It's the game. And yeah, I'm bossing. If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking.
Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's check
off
out the
for
latest
Boston,
news from
second
around the
baseman,
league.
Jackie Robinson.
Rodriguez back to work. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Robinson starting up the middle at second, hitting leadoff in today's game. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Fly ball down the line. Green on the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And next for the Red Sox, Hank Aaron. Grounded out his first time up. Just off the inside edge.
1 ball, no strikes.
That
Ball
misses
2.
the zone, and the count is 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Next
Ball
pitch is
3.
outside.
3 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Ted Williams.
Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. A double and a run scored his first time up. Up and in, ball 1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Outside.
And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Fouls one off. 2-2. Hank, the base runner at first with 1 out. Close, but called a ball. Full count, 3-2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right.
Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Throw. Save. And that makes it 60 steals for him on the season.
Manny Ramirez.
Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Ramirez at the plate and takes high there.
1-0.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And strike two.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's outside. David Ortiz would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
It's in and out of his glove. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first.
Out.
One up, one down. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Swing and a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit
No
to
ball.
what you think
2
you
strikes.
see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the
1-2.
end.
That one in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next
Ball.
pitch is
No, that's
inside.
it.
2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch. 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
2 down, base is
First
empty.
baseman,
Vladdy
Vladimir
Jr. stepping to the dish now.
Guerrero
When he steps into the batter's
Jr.
box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Two out, space is empty. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail it here 3-0. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. That one outside, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 1-1 is fouled off. He goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner.
Now
It's kind of like
batting,
bowling. You think the ball's going to
Ivan
get into the
Rodriguez.
gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Pudge Rodriguez. On the inside corner for a strike. Close one doesn't get the call. And 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. So up next,
Now
Ozzie
batting,
Smith.
shortstop Ozzie
Sing,
Smith.
you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Center field, Jones. He's got it, and that is out number 3.
Let's go. I'm from that city you heard about. When you hit up, then the word's out. Your time is up, this your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, bet you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up. What now? Jump out.
Bottom 4, stepping in the long ball threat, Carlos Delgado.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Ground ball, left side. Tosses to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
The Red Sox leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. And first offering is fouled off. That clips the corner.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, sat down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Blue Jays go down in order. Still down 3-0.
I don't wear a cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
It's a brand new day. You can't bring me down, I'm on top of the world. So chuck it on my way. Like a butterfly cruising in the sky. No, you can't touch me. So bring it on, they can't go wrong. Might wanna follow me. Step outside your mind.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
That one missed. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Liam Hendricks.
Number 31.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So a man at first. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 1 so far. Bunted back towards the mound. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
This couldn't have played out any better on offense. They were trying to trade an out to move the runner into scoring position, but instead they just couldn't make the play on defense. You really need to get an out there.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter now, Jackie Robinson. And he lays one down the left side. Clement. Off balance feed. There's one. And that's all they'll get.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And stepping in for Boston, Hank Aaron. Foul ball there.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Beltre, the runner at third. Robinson over at first with one away. And delivers outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Runner takes off. Up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now batting, left fielder, Ted Williams.
So stepping in for Boston, Ted Williams. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over.
Clement over to first. They limit the damage here. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Jays nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
2 strikes.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Fans Adds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Schneider at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that's way high. And that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Drew Jones next up for the Blue Jays. Fly to right his first time. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. The throw to second is offline.
Now batting, right fielder, Sean.
So digging in, Sean Green, 1 for 2. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Last half of inning number 5. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Two on, 1 out.
Ball 3.
In the dirt.
Full count.
That's a hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. It's 4-1.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Beltre tags the runner, and that's 2. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now new inning getting started, and now the DH, Manny Ramirez. Hendricks back to work. Ramirez, a career batting average over 300, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games.
Inside,
this is
ball
off
2.
the inside, and that's ball 2. There's a swing and a drive. That one is back. And that ball is out of here. His 2nd homer this series, and they add on. It's 5-1. Chris, he just tied Frank Robinson with 586 homers.
And Frank Robinson was such a great player, in some ways underrated, but those in the sport know how special this is.
Chris, that ball came out hot, So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Liam Hendricks done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Brennan Bernardino.
Number 83.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Here's a big power threat. David Ortiz. He's already homered here in this one. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Ivan Rodriguez.
And next for the Red Sox, Pudge Rodriguez. He's one of the best players in the game. That one's in there, 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
In the dirt. To second, and he's out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Struck him out looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox. Nico Horner. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Back now in Toronto. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the first, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Jays being a little too patient at the plate in this game. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now.
That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So now the DH spot, Carlos Delgado. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one for strike one.
I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting,
Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays.
Santander.
Foul ball.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Beltre whips it across. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We're through 6 full. It's the Red. And we're back.
Leading
Top of inning number
Boston,
7. And stepping in for Boston, Adrian Beltre. Right through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Ground ball right side. Boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Too late, and the runner is safe. And the misplay costs him. Man at first, nobody out. So stepping in for Boston, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pretty much gifted a lead off base runner right there, and as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning, make that error hurt. Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The 0-2.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Beltre gets his lead at first with nobody out. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Squeezes it. 2 away. So up next Hank Aaron.
Red Sox,
He's a guy,
Hank
Chris's
Aaron.
highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Ball 1 there.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. That's inside. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Rip to third. And that is the inning. So no runs on no hits.
Now pitching for
We're
Boston.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Justin Slayton.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ernie Clement.
Clement up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Next one misses. Ball 2.
2-2.
And there's the ball. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Now batting.
Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. He is struck out, and he is walked. There's a strike. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Raleigh fingers up and loosening in the pen. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The Jays down by 4 here, the bottom of the 7th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. To third, Beltre. Over to first. Out. 2 up, 2 down. So up next for Toronto, Drew Jones. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And that is that.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Blue
back, and a new
Jays.
arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Brian Burr.
43.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Williams in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
1-0.
Swing and a foul out of play. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Two.
And that's downstairs and outside. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Santander sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down. Fastball is outside. Action in the pen down there. Eric Swanson preparing to come on if needed. Garcia getting cranked up as well. That misses the zone, and now 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
On the ground to third. Throw to first in time.
Now batting.
And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Cut on and missed, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there. And welcome back. Back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Sean Green. Cedar Rafaela into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over at center.
33, Jason Veritek. A defensive change for the Red Sox.
This
Now
one in the air, right field. Hank in position.
3,
One away. And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's a base hit. One gone, runner at first. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Carlos Delgado next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That misses. 1-0. Bichette, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, no strike.
Right through there for a strike.
2-1.
And a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Horner nabs it, and that's the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Blue Jays 1. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in for Boston, Pudge Rodriguez. Burr, the tall righty, 220 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Burr back to work, and a slider misses down and away. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Max Scherzer getting ready to go. Garrett, a left-hander, also throwing. And it's fouled away. One now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox. Willie Mays. 1 out, the base is empty for him. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Bases empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 down, bases empty. And next for the Red Sox, Adrian Beltre. 1 for 3. And ball 1. That's in for a strike. Next offering is outside. And that's outside.
Full count.
Two down, nobody on. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. In the air, left field, down the line, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching for
Back
Boston.
now as they hand the ball to a
Number
fresh arm to
35.
start the bottom of the ninth. Rolling fingers.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Santander stands in here, takes ball 1 low. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is fouled back. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Red Sox leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. There's the strike. And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Robinson hauls it in, 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Here's a rocket out to left. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Well, with this win, this team becomes the best team, at least by record standpoint, in the history of Major League Baseball. I'd say it's the most dominant team that I've ever seen.